locks, especially straight ankle locks, is I shorten the leg. And how I shorten the leg is I bend their leg for them. So in this position here, it's the outside leg that's the key. If it's here, I can't do it. But when I start to get here and I do something like that, now I can do it and everything's locked up. All right, so now we're locked up. If I want to finish, what I will do, he's gonna be straight with his leg. He's gonna make it strong. But now, see how I can bend it? I can go in and crunch down, and now I can grab. And that's gonna be a better lock. So I use opposing forces. I go in, break down. This would also be how I would want to chase a heel. But for this, you don't need it because you don't even need it here. It's such a good break. Bend the knee more, get a better bite, and then from here, I arch back. And I use just a gable grip. Okay. So you're gonna need to do that because a guy like me or Mike, we're gonna hide and we're gonna put the boot on. We're gonna be putting the boot on, and off of putting the boot on is when I can also long step up into a good position. So if I don't want to put the boot on, I gotta put pressure on the ankle and pressure on the back of the knee. One going up, one going down. So I'm here, boom, it's locked, figure four. Here he doesn't want it. See? Boom. Boom. All right. So get the space, shoot the arm through, grab, and then hips come up and twist. So do you see my foot was planted? That's part of the break. Okay, that's part of the power. I'm getting it from, this is how I'm lifting my hip up. All right? And what's happening too, which is interesting, this leg becomes a very important part of that finish. At least that's what I felt when we were in it, when you did it to me. Is that it felt like it was very much a part of the whole mechanic. See, look, you see how sneaky that is? And you can adjust, it's locked up. Now I'm here, 1, 2. If I, here it's like, it's kind of up, but now look. That's when it becomes worse once the foot grounds. Because now I'm using this part of my leg as part of the break, part of the tap. And what's cool about this is if he does go to like try to put the boot on, it's so hard, but now it makes sense for me to go into the heel hook on that side. So these are all little counters inside of that little fight, but they're stuck. I can't figure out how to get out of it unless you can get an Aoki lock on.
We did remember the neck escape if you can get to the head.
Get to the neck? Did that work?
And then pulled the elbow.
Oh yeah, we pulled the elbow, yeah.
But if the guy extends, it's hard to get.
Yeah, we have some things that we're gonna do from there, but for right now, let's learn how to get there, and then we'll work on getting out of there in the future, all right? Let's do it, 1, 2.